Sister Wives. Savannah Brown tries to understand Garrison's suicide. And fans demand TLC stop the child exploitive shows. Hey lovely viewers. Welcome to my 2S Gossip channel. Janelle Brown's youngest child with Kody Brown, Savannah Brown is trying to understand Garrison Brown's suicide. It has been 2 weeks since he took his own life, but this is the first time that his little sister has spoken out. So, what is the 19-year-old saying after his tragic passing? During the pandemic, Savannah Brown was one of the 3 children still at home with Janelle Brown. Her brothers, Gabriel and Garrison Brown, were there as well, which their father, Kody Brown, disliked. He felt that living their lives outside of the home was far too dangerous. Garrison had a job, whereas Gabriel was a college student and had a girlfriend. For her part, Savannah was a high school student and had to do everything remotely. She tried to encourage her brothers to do the same so Kody would come by more, but, no matter what they did, it was not enough. When Garrison passed away, he and Kody were still estranged, something that fans have blasted the Sister Wives star for. They believe that he could have brought his children together more and been there for them. It came to a point when some fans of the show stepped up and suggested that Kody likely was going through enough. Therefore, the hatred had to stop. Several of Garrison's siblings have spoken out as well as his parents, with the exception of his father's wife, Robyn Brown. Yet, no one has really used the word suicide, though Maddie Brown did speak about it and mental health. Now, in a sweet Instagram post, Savannah Brown has shared photos of her and her older brother. She also paid tribute to him while struggling to understand him taking his own life. 2 weeks ago, on Tuesday, March 5th, my older brother Garrison took his own life. He was 25. I'm having a hard time understanding it, but I know now, more than anything, that my brother Garrison is no longer in any more pain. Every time I see a car that looks like his on the road, I briefly wonder if it's him on his way home from work before I am reminded that he is gone. When I make PB&Js, I am reminded of him. When I look up at the night sky, he is there. I deeply hope that anyone who may be reading this never underestimates how big of a hole their loss would leave. Persevere, for the sake of your family, for the sake of your friends, for the sake of the ones who love you. Immediately, Savannah Brown's family chimed in with sweet words. Her mother, Janelle Brown, who found solace in North Carolina, told her she loved it. She headed there to stay with Maddie Brown and her 3 children after Garrison Brown's funeral. People have continued to reach out to the family with stories of how suicide has affected their lives. One common thread throughout the kids is that they think of Garrison whenever they look up at the sky. He was known to adore the stars, even showing them off to his niece and nephew via a telescope. This is a beautiful but heart-wrenching tribute. Amid the devastating loss of Sister Wives star Garrison Brown, fans are calling for TLC to re-examine their policies. Undoubtedly, fans are advocating for more protection of innocent children in their most formative years. Likewise, the fans believe that many of TLC's shows are exploiting children from a young age and should discontinue filming. Fans demand TLC stop exploiting children. On Reddit, in a Sister Wives forum, one fan kicked off a topic demanding no minors on reality TV. This comes amid the horrific loss of Janelle and Kody Brown's son, Garrison Brown, to suicide. Additionally, the user says, without blame or judgment concerning the recent tragedy, I believe there should be a law against minors playing key roles in reality television. I'm thinking of this show, Dougars, Kate Plus 8, Honey Boo Boo, That Dance Moms Show, and others. Certainly the minors would be in the background footage, but no interviews or anything. It seems to never end well. Crying. I agree, the child exploitation is disgusting. TLC is the worst for it. Yeah, but then there wouldn't be a show. Or the adults acting like they do in the Browns' case would still F up the kids when everyone sees how dysfunctional their parents are. Slightly frowning face. The only answer is no shows about families. After Garrison Brown's passing, one of his friends pushed for the cancellation of the long-running series. While most Sister Wives viewers responded with agreement, they believe it is a tricky issue. But mainly, fans are disturbed by the continual gouging for personal financial gain. For instance, seeing families document childhoods and not giving children space to grow up with privacy. Yeah, I agree. There's also a big difference between, we're doing a documentary about our alternative lifestyle, versus, we're going to be filming for years and centering large parts of our lives on this project, too. It's not just the exposure once or twice, it's the constant, repetitive nature of it and the fact that their entire childhoods are documented and exposed. Honestly, I'd apply the same argument to any of those family, influencer channels, because at that point, you are making the child part of the family's revenue stream, and that, implicitly or explicitly, puts pressure on them to perform. Several Sister Wives viewers suggested that the best way to make a difference was to stop watching the show. Some fans have already decided to stop watching the series after the sad consequence with Garrison Brown's situation. Others point out that some celebrities have already begun work to advocate for child actors and improve overall mental health treatment for reality stars. Hollywood has been exploiting children since it started. The best defense against children on reality TV isn't more policy, it's stop watching. Celebrities like Jennifer Garner and Bethany Frankel have done a lot of work advocating for treatment of children in media, and many lawmakers have been amenable to working for change. Some Sister Wives fans believe the issue needs multiple approaches. Some Sister Wives fans find the issue to be more complex and believe it would need a strategy that approaches the issues from multiple angles. This is a problem that needs a top-down solution, not one that can be solved by individual responsibility. Yes, it would be good if viewers stopped watching this type of content. But mobilizing large groups of people for an issue like that is really difficult and not always effective. Boycotts can be great, but they require a large base of people already concerned about a certain issue, and there just isn't that community yet. Even if there are still enough viewers, ad revenue that networks are making more than they're spending, they will continue to put on that content. There wasn't regulation protecting a child actor's pay in California until the Coogan Act was passed. This wouldn't be all that different. What are your thoughts on TLC's practices that are exploiting children? Do you believe it is an issue? If so, will canceling shows solve the problem? While the Brown family is processing the tragedy of losing Garrison Brown, Maddie Brown has sent a message to Sister Wives fans. Although it is a heartbreaking time for the family, they appreciate the support they are receiving from the Sister Wives community. Maddie Brown and the entire family is navigating life after Garrison's passing. Although the pain of losing a loved one never goes away, time gives those affected new perspectives. Currently, the Brown family is facing new challenges as they attempt to return to their everyday lives. However, grief is a different process for everyone that goes through it. Undoubtedly, each of the members of the family is finding new ways to navigate life after Garrison Brown's passing. Amid the tragedy, Maddie Brown has reached out to the Sister Wives community. Maddie Brown reaches out. On March 18, Maddie Brown reached out to the Sister Wives community through her Healthy Living Co. Instagram page. While her struggle with the current situation was apparent, she wanted to extend a thank you to everyone who has surrounded her and her family with love through their devastating circumstances. Graciously, she spoke about how she is navigating this new journey in her life of losing a brother unexpectedly. Additionally, she is thankful to be getting life back to some form of normalcy, even though they each recognize it will never be the same. In a genuine message, she discusses how grief is coming to her in waves. Undeniably, their world is upside down, but the family is slowly picking up the pieces and attempting to return to the daily routines that give bits of structure back during the chaos of learning the new normal. Sadly, losing a close loved one completely rocks a person's world. Maddie Brown even recognizes that grief is taking a toll on her body. During these difficult times, she is trying to refocus on her goals and pour into self-care to ease the brunt force of the havoc it can wreak on a person's and family's lives. In many ways, she is traveling through her grief, reminding herself and others that it is even more important to focus on health during the hard times. Since the emotional stressor demands an abundance of energy, she is prioritizing physically giving her body what it needs to meet the added demands. Seemingly, She is very intuitive in understanding how much she needs to take care of herself during this tragedy. In response to Maddie Brown's video, Sister Wives fans sent support. Additionally, the outpouring of love is evident from the community. Likewise, several remind Maddie to give herself time to grieve and move through this unmistakably difficult time. So much love to you, your mom and the entire family. You are so sweet, Madison. No need thanking for patience, you're strong and the grief will flow. Be patient with yourself and allow yourself to feel, not normal, Zoxo sending light and love. It's a new normal, and please take time to navigate your grief. I'm so sorry for your heartache. The whole country is mourning with y'all. We love you, Maddie, and your little family. You and mom take all the time you need. Sister Wives star Christine Brown is back on social media to honor Garrison on a difficult day. The Brown family has been mourning the loss of Janelle's fourth child. Many of them have been paying tribute to him online and sharing some of his memories with the fans. Recently, Christine remembered him by making one of his favorite meals. Many Sister Wives fans have been curious about what happened to Garrison's cats following his tragic death. Until recently, Janelle revealed in one of her posts that the cats would be settling with some of her kids. Garrison has a big heart for cats. One of his last posts was about his newly adopted cat, Ms. Buttons, who is supposedly in line for euthanasia, which is the process of ending its life painlessly to limit its suffering. In an Instagram post, Christine honored Garrison during a difficult day. According to the Sister Wives star, she made Garrison's favorite breakfast to remember him for a special day, which is St. Patrick's Day. She also added that they will always remember and honor him, no matter what life throws at them daily. Like celebrating holidays and working while grieving. So, hey, I made his favorite for St. Patrick's Day, she added. Several Redditors also reacted to Christine Brown's tribute. Some commend her for making sure that Garrison is always remembered. Others also pointed out how sincere all of her posts are when it comes to her stepson, whom she treated like a real son. She is so genuine. I love her and Janelle. I don't care for the other two and Kody. Beautiful sentiment. What a mom you were to him with Janelle. He loved you both very much. I love Christine. She is making sure that Garrison is remembered in a normal, unassuming manner. I'm glad she's honoring him and I hope this continues. Sister Wives. Christine Brown shares rare pictures of Garrison. Christine also took to IG recently to share a clip of herself showing pictures of Garrison when he was still young. According to the Sister Wives star, she's been scanning her 35mm camera film and found some gold mines. Christine Brown ended her post by saying that Garrison truly blessed their lives. Thanks for watching this video. What do you think about this video? Told on comment box and subscribe your channel.